Cloudy, rainy, no one saw it. But Spain, total opposite. It looks perfect. We are 4 minutes away now from getting to the totality. So that's, the shadow is traveling over the ocean. It is going to reach the coast here of Spain in about 4 minutes from now. It's only going to take about 6 to 8 minutes to cross Spain. So this is going to be fast. And the totality only lasts about 1 to 2 minutes. So, we're talking less than 10 minutes in areas like Madrid. Here's the current, skies. You can only see a few clouds here. Only a few spots are going to be unlucky. About 95% is going to be great. And the thing that a lot of people are going to be talking about is it is toasty. Even though the sun's setting, they're in the middle of a heat wave. It's 99 degrees right now in Madrid. And when that shadow comes over, these temperatures are going to tank, Gotti. It's going to be an experience like no other. So get ready for this show. It is about to begin.
Oh, wow. And here in the United States, I know you've got a graphic of showing who was lucky enough to see part of this, right? What are the states that saw it?
We were past it. I mean, areas from New York City up through New England, people did get a good view of it here. So this was our percentages. So this was as it was going, the total eclipse. And these were as we went down. And you will notice that we were about 20% or so in areas of New England. And we did have clear enough skies that people that did have their glasses did get to see the peak of it. And it lasts about an hour and a half. So if you missed the peak, it's still going on out there now. You can head outside in areas of the Northeast and still get a glimpse of it. It's only about 10 to 15%, but it's still something, Gotti. But just, I'm looking at the clock now, and we're only 3 minutes away from, close to where Tom Costello is located, of seeing, just the complete darkness. It's going to be quite the show.
Oh my gosh, quite the show for everybody out there. We are just moments away from that total eclipse in Spain. A cosmic phenomenon will be happening very quickly, as Bill just said. Our team is fanned out to capture the spectacular moment as it unfolds. Raf Sanchez is in a city in northwestern Spain. Tom Costello is on the coast in western Spain. Look at that view. And Yasmin Pasuki, she is in the capital city of Madrid. We will hopefully be hopping quickly between all of them because, again, as you just heard, this is fast moving. You can see it's getting a little bit dark out there. The sun is already setting. It is a magical time. We're going to be checking back with them all throughout this. But again, to see an eclipse at sunset, could you imagine? Raf, you're about to witness the totality in Valladolid. Let's start with you. What's it feeling like? Is the temperature starting to drop?
Gotti, it's just unbelievable here. When you and I started talking about an hour ago, it was 95 degrees here. It is so much noticeably cooler now. And when I put the glasses on, we are getting to just the last tiniest little thumbnail of the sun is left there. The moon has been creeping across. You can see here, the mood is... People are just in awe, It's quiet. People aren't cheering. They're not up on their street, but there is just like a sense of wonder, and what an unbelievable privilege to get to stand out here with your fellow human beings. There are people, as I said, from all over the world here, Spaniards, Americans, Brits, French, people everywhere, and all eyes just cast up to this spectacle happening above us. It is really, really magical. Some of the veteran eclipse watchers here have mentioned that, the animals find this pretty confusing. And I'm watching just a big cluster of birds moving around behind the head of my cameraman, Jonas, here. People have talked about in some places you get raccoons coming out early because they think that it's dusk already. But it is so much cooler here. It is tranquil. You can probably see people have just like every variety of hardcore solar eclipse glasses. People have these kind of improvised little monocles going on. But it is really, really a magical scene as we stand on this hilltop just outside the city of Valladolid. People from all over the world taking it in. You might see this gentleman here with this enormous camera lens. There are a lot of amateurs here. There are a lot of experts here. All of them are vying to get just that perfect shot when in a couple of minutes from now, the sun completely disappears. I'm trying to remember all the warnings, Gotti, not to look directly into it, but it is getting to the stage now.
No, go ahead and look. Go ahead and
your
look.
naked
there
eye.
It is. Wow.
It's just disappearing for us now. The thinnest little razor line of the sun still visible here, and as it disappears, just a streak of sunlight disappearing really by the seconds now. the light for what it is this kind of crystal clarity cutting through. You can now see the ridge off in the distance just unbelievably clearly. And it is extraordinary here. People have their binoculars out. You got young, old, people have brought their kids, they brought their grandparents. This is, as we've been talking about, the first total solar eclipse in Europe since 1999. This is something that people are going to remember for a really, really long time. And it is just a very, very special moment here as we watch the last tiniest slice. You think it can't get any thinner, and then it does. And then in just a couple of seconds, I think it's going to be gone completely, and it will just be that corona, that crown of light around the edge, around the shadow of the moon. It's the moment that everybody's been waiting for, Gotti. And the cheers are going up here. This is it. This is it.
Love to live in this moment with you. If we can put up a picture
there we
of
go.
What it looks like around you with the people.
Yeah. And that's it. And that's it. It's disappeared, Gotti. It is just the most extraordinary, this perfect circle of blackness, and all around it, this just totally majestic corona of the sun. It looks like somebody has just punched a hole in the sky. It's really, really amazing. There is just the faintest protesting little ray of red, the sun refusing to be fully hidden. But in just a second, it's unbelievable, Gotti. You did warn me how amazing this was, but I had to see it for myself. And this crowd here that was sort of watching quietly, solemnly, taking it in, they are just absolutely electric now. I might, Gotti, if we can, and if it works for my cameraman Jonas, maybe with a little bit of help from my producer Sarah, we might just walk back through this crowd and just check in with 3-year-old Max and see what this looks like through the eyes of a small child. I'm going to go a little slowly here because my camera operator Jonas, who's been doing just such extraordinary work. Yeah, exactly. Now, the other thing, Gotti, is we got to find the Fulmer family in what is now semi-darkness. But they're just over here. I can see them. And if Jonas keeps coming through me with Sarah guiding him, and it's just coming out. Let's get in here. It couldn't be more exciting. Max, what'd you think, buddy?
Was it so crazy? Was it in the sky?
Gotti, it could not be more exciting here. These kids who just a minute or two ago were mainly into the Cheetos, not so much into the eclipse, are now totally into it. The moment of totality is past. The light is coming up. You can see it on McKay's face here, just totally enchanted. And what a birthday for Max. Good present, huh? You blow out a candle or you blow out the sun, you know? Pretty good either way. Gotti, I'll send it back to you.
Raph, I mean, you're bringing tears to everybody's eyes right now. That is incredible. And to hear that collective awe, the sounds of awe from humans here on Earth. Tom Costello is in Vigo, Spain. Tom, you're getting very close too. What are you seeing out there?
I think we're past a moment of totality. We had a lot of people clapping a few minutes ago, Gotti, and let me just make it really clear here. It looks like you got a full sun here. We're shooting this on an iPhone. My daughter, Charlotte, is shooting for me. So I'm going to ask Charlotte, just show how many people are on the beach. Charlotte, let's pan to the right. The beach in both directions is packed here. Wow. And then let's come around. There you go. I want to show you the beach is packed with people who have come out to watch this. Gotti, we had some applause, but I think for the most part, people here were just very quiet and subdued and taking in the moment. You can see families have come from all over Europe, but I think especially Spain and Portugal to see this moment. And people have camped out on the beach, and they have been just in a joyous mood here, but very, I would say, really subdued, right? I think they took this in almost like a religious experience. And if I can compare it to the other eclipses I have covered with NBC, some people really do feel a very deep spiritual moment with an eclipse, and they feel a connection, if you will, to whatever is beyond us here on planet Earth. So we're now starting to come out of this total eclipse here. We got just a crust on the bottom of the sun now that we're starting to see peek through. And I agree with Raph. I think there was a moment there you could almost see Bailey's beads kind of streaming through, if you will, streaming through the moon, through the canyons, and through the mountains on the moon. Just really a spectacular moment. I would tell you, we did not experience a huge drop in temperature like I have experienced in the past. We're at about 76 degrees right now. We were about 78 when we started. So not a huge change, but we got this nice breeze coming off the Atlantic Ocean here, and that really has kind of set the tone for just a beautiful, magnificent evening. And now sunset here in Vigo, Spain in just a few minutes. You know, the sunset's late here, 9:30 or so. And so now the challenge is going to be for all these people to get a dinner reservation because restaurants are booked.
Restaurants are booked. A slice of heaven on this place we call Earth out there. Tom Costello, really appreciate that. Good luck at getting that reservation. Thank you. Let's check in with Yasmin Vasukian. She's in Madrid. It's celebrating her mother's birthday on a spectacular hillside out there. Yas, what are you seeing right now?
Got it. So I still got my glasses on because it is just starting to peak out once again. We experienced near totality, and I got to tell you, Gotti, it was an incredible sight to see. As I said earlier, I have never experienced an eclipse before in totality, and you could feel, as both Raph and Tom said, the breeze kind of coming in, right? The darkness settling in and everybody quieted down. And then there was kind of elation. There was clapping. There was celebration and seeing something so magnificent in the sky. The music started playing as well. It was just such an incredibly cool experience. I mean, yes, it is, 8:30 at night right now, but it was blazing sun when you and I were talking about 30 minutes or so ago. I was sweating. And then suddenly, as I said, the temperature dropped. And so did the darkness descending on this hill, and everybody kind of just taking in what they were seeing in the sky, which was such an incredible sight to see. Let's check in with the birthday girl, shall we?
To Spain!
Yes, please.
And the celebratory guy behind me who is celebrating Spain. And again, Spain is having a moment, everybody. Let's check in with the birthday girl as my brother tries to get up off the ground. Mom, how was that experience for you?
Oh, it was incredible. I never seen anything like that before. It was beautiful.
And what was amazing to me was that it was just a sliver of sun that was peeking out behind the moon, and it got so dark and so quiet.
So quiet and so dark, and then all of a sudden started coming out again. So this was really, really great scene.
Can you believe it happened on your